Nikola Jokic, you guys. Nikola freaking Jokic. Is there anything this guy can't do? I don't know. I mean, besides jumping, but he can do literally everything. Like, it's awesome. Like, I'm so glad the Nuggets have this guy. He gives me hope in other ways, irrelevant and small market team. It's great. It's great to have Jokic on the squad. I mean, my goodness, this guy has grown every single year that he's played for the team, and I think he can continue to get better. All right, we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk a little bit about what makes him so good. We're going to talk about can he get even better from here. All right, so let's get into it.
Jamal Murray expressing himself. My goodness. Way down top.
All right, so when I assess players, I like to break it down into three categories, and those are their skills, their mental game, and their physical game. Okay. All right, so first category, skills. All right, this is the one that's easy for Jokic. He is incredibly skilled. I'm pretty sure that he was just playing with his older brothers in Serbia since like age 1, and was just sitting underneath the basket, like getting rebounds and passing it back out to open shooters. And it shows in his game, man. He reads rebounds like I haven't seen anybody do. He tips them to himself all the time, and then with his passing, he does the water polo pass. He's got insane pick and roll handoffs. He rarely looks at where he's passing, which keeps the defense on the back heel. And his inside finishing is absolutely insane, right? If he's within 5 feet of the basket, he's gonna make the shot, and if he doesn't, he's gonna realize that he missed and then just go get it and put it right back up. All right, and he's improved a ton as a 3-point shooter this season. So now you have to look out for that too. He's making 39% from behind the arc this season, which is up about 7% from last year. And people say he's right-handed. It's hard to tell. He constantly is making layups and making behind the back passes with his left hand, doing crazy stuff with either hand all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts hucking up threes with his left. And watch any game that the Nuggets play, and he's so skilled that he looks like he's auditioning for the Globetrotters sometimes. All right. So on to his mental game. His mental game is insane. All right, LeBron himself even said after they played a few nights ago that Jokic just has an insane talent for reading the floor and seeing plays before they happen, and he's absolutely right. Right. If you watch Jokic play, he's constantly using fake passes. He's looking away from where he passes, and he just finds the open guy every single time he gets a double team. And the most underrated part of his game, is some of those mental attributes he has. His teamwork, right? He's always coaching up teammates, encouraging guys who are, in a shooting slump or just not playing well. And his work ethic and his determination, right? Like, he wouldn't have improved this much every single year if he didn't have that work ethic and wasn't coming to try to improve every day. And then his determination, right? Like, even when the Nuggets are down by a ton, he's still out there trying to, make something happen, get other guys involved, shoot and score if he can. But then, the other thing that is really great about his mental game is his consistency, right? Like, he seems to never have an off night, right? Even when his shooting's down, he'll just, drop 15 assists and 10 boards like it's nothing. So, his mental game is top tier. All right, but now we got to move on to talk about the physical game, okay? So Jokic came back to the bubble after the NBA hiatus last season, and he looked like a different person. Okay, he probably lost 30 some pounds, and all of a sudden this guy has gotten almost, it seems like, twice as fast, and now he can actually jump, right? Like before he just kind of did like the little tippy toes jumps, and it works because he seems to just know where the ball is gonna fall when it's coming down from the rim, but on several occasions since the bubble, I've seen space between Jokic's foot and the floor. Right, so that's great to see. I think he can get up to the NBA average vert is about 28 inches. I think he's somewhere between 5 and 6 inches right now. So hopefully he can get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, but everything else in his game it's on point. He's doing well. He's improving, and those physical things, you can improve on those over time with work in the gym. So can he get better? His stats are already insane, but absolutely yes, I think he can get better. He turns 26 this month in February, and I think he can play till he's 35 easily, right? Like I said, he's great with the mental and the skills. So if he declines physically, then he has proven that he already will be an effective player. So the question is, building a team around him and all that, But that's a subject for a later date. But then can he get even better? I think that absolutely he can improve those physical stats even more, right? Like he's gotten in way better shape, but he's still I don't know if he's in the best shape that he could be in by a long shot. Okay, so if he continues, put time in the gym, get faster, get that vert up to like 10 or 12 inches or something like that, then the sky's the limit for this guy. He's leading the league in overall stats, and he's putting up career highs, and a lot of that is due to some injuries on the team. Guys being out from COVID and things like that has kind of forced him into a bigger role. But his efficiency is as good as ever, and I can't wait to keep watching the rest of the season. All right, Cookie Monster's gonna steal your cookies. Love it. Keep it up, Jokic. Love you, buddy.